So in this field, my idea of success is coming to work every day with a feeling of being not only motivated but inspired to do what I do. Feel the passion every day, so I can be creative. I can. This is incredibly important for me. So success is doing what I love doing, and being inspired, having support. So every day I can use my curiosity.
As a postdoc fellow at Mayo Clinic in Arizona, Camila De Avila is focused on creating a sustainable pathway for the training of aspiring scientists of American Indian heritage, a population long marginalized in STEM fields.
In this program, the mission is basically to create a pathway for the scientists, for the next generation of scientists, create a pathway that they can come to the scientific, the science field. And what I create as a long-term vision is basically an ecosystem with them where we are preparing or providing tools for them to provide to the next generation too. So it's basically I want to, with the tools we have and trainings, prepare this army of scholars interested in science and prepare them to bring their questions, work on that, and all of them so far, I can say 100% of them want to bring back to the community. So it's basically an ecosystem. Um, so this is like what I bring with me that I think is important at the level, the personal level, the individual. I want to have that signature on the project as well. So something that as long as you're open for learning and growing, you're motivated, but you also have someone to inspire you. I think then it's just like you have a great recipe, I would say, my opinion, for success.
The program consists of scholars from Diné College, which serves a predominantly Navajo student population, as the Navajo Nation spans across Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah.
Mayo has, as an institution, has tools for recruiting scholars, for summer programs, for providing an experience that will help you in the future to actually to first understand what the science is if you want to go to this pathway. If you want to have an experience to leverage your curriculum, except for this specific population. The recipe that Mayo had today was let's say a global vision, but not necessarily meeting this scholars, the specific population where they are. That means the timing. Like you offer a program that scholars can come to Mayo, or if you do that virtually, it's going to be a 2-week intense training, and after some mentorship. However, when you look at the specific needs of this population, it's not feasible for them to invest this time or to be so far for so long from their families. So the first thing the tools we are putting together and adjusting for them is basically we are not like completely reinventing something. We're picking something that was already working and adjusting for their timings, adjusting for how would what would help you to participate on that, have that experience without putting aside your beliefs and your obligations, your tasks at home. Because these scholars are just fantastic for me. You talk to them, and they're not, oh, today I went to university, I did this, I did that, I came back, I was studying, and I went for exercise. No, they are, I woke up and I went to fix the truck, and then I built a house for the horse, and I took care of my little sister, and then the list of things, the skills they have is just for me, that I'm not in this reality, to be honest, it's just so incredible that they can, in addition to all of that, go to university and go through everything. And I was like, how many hours your day has? Because it's incredible. Like how many things you can do. So this is the thing when you ask them, okay, it's not providing to someone, oh, you don't have experience, here is experience, so you can join. Is understanding that they have other things, so adjusting for them to participate. So it's what we have done so far. We adjusted a current program for Mayo, the internship for them, for their agenda. And then we have a 1 year mentoring. So that weekly we meet with them. We're going to, through evaluations, we ask, what is missing in the program? Because it's a seed grant, so we are starting to put together. So we said, okay, you know what? Do not expect that this first trial here is going to be, perfect. We're going to work together, and they were actually super excited, giving feedback. So we want to see more of this. We want to see more of that. So we put together based on their needs this, and at the end they have their own project they write. So the first phase we've done was basically the creation of the project. They can create whatever they want. Just be curious about something. They are all interested in something that they are experiencing in life. So my family is like this, my community is like this. I need to solve this problem. I need to solve this problem. I want to bring it back. So they write that, they put together a simple 2-page project as if they were applying for funding, for example. So then if they get awarded, then they're going to put in practice. So it's how this year, it's how we started.
The long-term vision for this mentorship program is to empower the Navajo youth into STEM while giving back to their communities.
So the faculty will help us to recruit. Now for the first round, we are going with all the 4 years, the scholars in the 4 years, to see what would be the best fit. So we recruit those who are interested in science. And so they come from, it's virtual. Mm-hmm. So we started, in the future, we want to do a hybrid. We're also building a virtual lab where if they're interested in basic science, they can design. And we're going to perform in this lab that we put together where we can, through cameras in different angles, they can see exactly how we do things. So this is our target for now. In the future, in the long term, we're going to expand on other. Right now, we just use first this training that Mayo has for undergrads. And there's another program that Mayo has called InSciEd Out that is for the K-12. Mm-hmm. So it's another step of when I mentioned to you, we want to create a pathway and where the undergrads go through the training, and in the future, they will also influence the younger ones through other programs that we have for them to be trained on. And I also want to mention that this is a very important component that we went through with this project is trust. Because without trust, nothing would be possible here. So basically, we are not trying to save anyone. They don't need that. And we don't know more than them. It's just we have something to offer, and they have something to offer to us because we're learning this process. So the first and hardest challenge we had was the in-person interaction where we build trust together with the faculty, not even with the scholars. That happened with time, but first with the faculty. Why? The question that I'll never forget when I went there was the first question after being awarded was, you as an individual, what is your motivation? to do this because I know that this is going to look pretty for the institution, but I need to understand why you're doing this. Why? This is the best, this is the main point. It's not the what, why. And once that became clear, our intentions, our motivation, we are here. I'm going there as Camila, and I'm not here as Dr. Vaz from Mayo Clinic. No. And after that, the relationship grew in a way that was incredible. It was first lesson learned. Really, it's not, oh, let's do it. Doing for doing, don't go anywhere. It's the why you're doing that. And that was really, really impressive, like just to see how things went well.